Vechain value equivalent to 0.4190 rands a coin. The present cost range, 0.4000.4282. The earlier day close, 0.4089. The change was plus 0.0101, plus 2.47%. Opposite rate, Zartavet. Vechain cost expectation for, in the not-so-distant future and month. Vechain cost forecast on Monday. Walk, 20, cost 0.42 rands, high 0.45, low 0.39. Vechain estimate on Tuesday. Walk, 21, cost 0.39 rands, high 0.42, low 0.36. Vechain cost forecast on Wednesday. Walk, 22, cost 0.40 rands, high 0.43, low 0.37. Vechain estimate on Thursday. Walk, 23, cost 0.42 rands, high 0.45, low 0.39. In multi-week Vechain cost forecast on Friday. Walk, 24, cost 0.45 rands, high 0.48, low 0.42. Vechain estimate on Monday. Walk, 27, cost 0.44 rands, high 0.47, low 0.41. Vechain cost forecast on Tuesday. Walk, 28, cost 0.45 rands, high 0.48, low 0.42. Vechain estimate on Wednesday. Walk, 29, cost 0.42 rands, high 0.45, low 0.39. Vechain cost forecast on Thursday. Walk, 30, cost 0.40 rands, high 0.43, low 0.37. In about 14 days Vechain estimate on Friday. Walk, 31, cost 0.38 rands, high 0.41, low 0.35. Vechain cost forecast on Monday. April, 3, cost 0.39 rands, high 0.42, low 0.36. Vechain estimate on Tuesday. April, 4, cost 0.38 rands, high 0.41, low 0.35. Vechain cost forecast on Wednesday. April, 5, cost 0.36 rands, high 0.39, low 0.33. Vechain gauge on Thursday. April, 6, cost 0.34 rands, high 0.36, low 0.32. In 3 weeks Vechain cost forecast on Friday. April, 7, cost 0.33 rands, high 0.35, low 0.31. Vechain gauge on Monday. April, 10, cost 0.34 rands, high 0.36, low 0.32. Vechain cost forecast on Tuesday. April, 11, cost 0.33 rands, high 0.35, low 0.31. Vechain gauge on Wednesday. April, 12, cost 0.33 rands, high 0.35, low 0.31. Vechain cost forecast on Thursday. April, 13, cost 0.35 rands, high 0.37, low 0.33. In about a month Vechain gauge on Friday. April, 14, cost 0.33 rands, high 0.35, low 0.31. Vechain cost forecast on Monday. April, 17, cost 0.31 rands, high 0.33, low 0.29. Vechain gauge on Tuesday. April, 18, cost 0.32 rands, high 0.34, low 0.30. Vechain value expectation for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. Vechain cost expectation for Walk 2023. To start with cost at 0.49 rands. Exorbitant cost 0.53, while low cost 0.35. Found the middle value of cost 0.44. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 0.38. Change for spring 22.4%. Vechain gauge for April 2023. To start with cost at 0.38 rands. Exorbitant cost 0.42, while low cost 0.27. Found the middle value of cost 0.36. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 0.35. Change for April 7.9%. Vechain cost expectation for May 2023. Initially cost at 0.35 rands. Excessive cost 0.44, while low cost 0.35. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.39. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.41. Change for May 17.1%. Vechain conjecture for June 2023. Before all else cost at 0.41 rands. Excessive cost 0.51, while low cost 0.41. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.45. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.48. Change for June 17.1%. Vechain cost expectation for July 2023. Before all else cost at 0.48 rands. Excessive cost 0.48, while low cost 0.37. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.43. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.40. Change for July 16.7%. Vechain conjecture for August 2023. Before all else cost at 0.40 rands. Excessive cost 0.40, while low cost 0.32. He arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.37. Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.34. Change for August 15.0%. Vechain cost expectation for September 2023. To start with cost at 0.34 rands. Exorbitant cost 0.39, while low cost 0.33. They found the middle value of cost 0.36. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.36. Change for September 5.9%. Vechain estimate for October 2023. To start with cost at 0.36 rands. Exorbitant cost 0.39, while low cost 0.33. They found the middle value of cost 0.36. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.36. Change for October 0.0%. Vechain cost expectation for November 2023. To start with cost at 0.36 rands. Exorbitant cost 0.36, while low cost 0.31. Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.33. Change for November 8.3%. Vechain estimate for December 2023. To start with cost at 0.33 rands. Excessive cost 0.41, while low cost 0.33. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.36. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.38. Change for December 15.2%. Vechain cost expectation for January 2024. Initially cost at 0.38 rands. Excessive cost 0.38, while low cost 0.30. He arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.35. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.32. Change for January 15.8%. Vechain figure for February 2024. Initially cost at 0.32 rands. Excessive cost 0.32, while low cost 0.25. He arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.29. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.27. Change for February 15.6%. Vechain cost expectation for WAC 2024. Initially cost at 0.27 rands. Excessive cost 0.27, while low cost 0.21. He arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.25. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.23. Change for spring 14.8%. Zardevet swapping scale equivalent to 2.3869 coins per 1 rand. The present reach, 2.3352 minus 2.4998. The earlier days nearby, 2.4456. Change for now 0.0587, 2.40%. Zardevet cost expectation for, in the not-so-distant future and month. Rand to Vechain gauge on Monday. WAC 20, cost 2.381 coins, high 2.564,